So we did a pretty intensive, we call it a feasibility study, evaluating all of the pros and cons, potential impacts from dam removal before you get into the real detailed design work. We had historical consultants working for us who dug up all of the detail of this historic site and historic dam and historic mill complex. So there will have to be efforts during any potential dam removal to honor that legacy. We looked at the biggest potential impact is to the mill building directly upstream from the dam, currently owned by EBSCO. So that building was constructed in the late 19th century at a time when many buildings of its age were constructed on wooden pilings for supports, and that is generally done in marshy or environments without sound ground underneath it. So being on the edge of a river, this is one potential for that. But from going outside on the perimeter with borings and test pits and doing geophysical work, ground penetrating radar inside the building, which essentially is a way to kind of look through the concrete into what's underground, we're moderately confident that the support for this building is all concrete and therefore would not rot under a dam down scenario. There's some more future work still going on to confirm that, but that's the current finding on that. We looked at impacts to other structures along the river, and essentially that is modeling of how the river flow and velocity and water levels might change in terms of eroding away retaining walls and buildings and bridges and that sort of thing. And the impacts from dam removal are all in the range that can be easily accommodated during design to make sure no undue impacts occurred from that. We looked at recreation impacts to be sure that paddling could still occur, and it could with passage from above to below the dam possible in the future that is not currently possible, so that's a big addition. Essentially the finding is that things point to a net benefit for fish passage and ecology and habitat with minimal impacts that can be addressed during the design process to make sure that this is a healthy, good project for everybody.